students, today we'll discuss similarity of triangles as you can see on your screen, and what are the criteria upon which we can decide that whether they are similar or not. Before that, we must understand what are similar figures. Concept of similar figures. Okay. So the first point which I'm going to discuss, that is about similar figures. What are similar figures? Similar figures, if two or more figures have the same shape but their sizes are different, then they are known as similar figures. For example, if I'm drawing a circle like this, okay, and I'm drawing another circle like this. Sorry, it is not complete circle like this. So we can see here that the radius are different, okay, but they are circles. They have the same shape, but their sizes are different, so they are similar figures, okay. But if we take another shape like this is a triangle and another shape like this is rectangle, so these two figures are similar, do you think so? No. Exactly. The two figures are not similar figures. Why? Because their shapes are different, and so we need not to worry about their size here. Okay? So their shape are different, so they are not similar figures. So what conclusion we have drawn for similar figures? For similar figures, they must have the same shape. Shape should be same, but sizes can be different. Okay, sizes may vary or same. Okay, so these are similar figures. As I have given here, so in this case we have seen that the two circles are similar, so this is the sign of similarity. What I have drawn here, this is similarity sign, which explain that yes, this circle C1 is similar to circle C2. Okay, so it should be noted here that two circles have same shape irrespective of their diameter. Okay, so the two circles are always similar. Two triangles are always similar. But there are few triangles, there are so many types of triangles in which we can't say that every time the two triangles are similar. For example, if we consider a right angle triangle and an equilateral triangle. So in this case, we can't say that the shape are same. They have different shape. So in this case, we have to follow some criteria upon which we can decide that whether they are similar or not. But in case of circle, we can see that their shape is always same, irrespective of their diameter or radius. So two circles are always similar. Remember it. Okay. But in case of triangle, it is not the case. It is a three-sided polygon. So we'll discuss that what are the conditions when a triangle can be similar to one another. So for that, the criteria, what are the conditions or criteria for similarity of two triangles are that first criteria is that corresponding angles of both triangles are equal. This is the first criteria. And second one is that corresponding sides of both triangles are in proportion to each other. Okay, so these are the two criteria upon which we can decide that the two triangles are similar to each other. The first one is that corresponding angles should be equal, and the second one is that corresponding sides should be proportional to each other. Okay, now we'll take into account that what is the meaning of these two statements. Okay, for that, coming ahead, for example, if we are considering here two triangles like this one is the first triangle, this is some another triangle. Let us suppose this is triangle A, B and C, and this one is triangle X, Y and Z. Okay, so in these two triangles, triangle ABC will be similar to triangle XYZ. The condition is that first one was that corresponding angle should be equal. What does it mean? It means that angle A should be equal to angle X. Angle B should be equal to angle Y. Angle C should be equal to angle Z. Okay, this is the meaning of corresponding angles should be equal to each other. Second one was that corresponding side should be proportional. Corresponding side means what? If we are taking AB side and it is upon we are taking another side XY. So their ratio AB upon XY should be equal to BC upon YZ, that is equal to AC upon XZ. In simple terms, we can say that the ratio of two sides should be equal to one another for all the, it is applicable for all the three sides. So the ratio of two sides, first side of first triangle, first side of second triangle, the ratio of both the side should be equal to second side of first triangle and second side of second triangle, and then that must be equal to the third side of both the triangles. That means that sides are in proportion to each other. If these conditions are followed, then we say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. So, I think it must be interesting for you to know that if two angles of two triangles are equal, then such triangles are also known as equiangular angles. Okay, why we are saying like that? Here the term comes like equiangular. Equiangular, what does it mean? Angular comes from angle, equi comes from equal. Okay, so if the angles are equal, they are equiangular. Okay, so how can we say that if two angles are equal, then they are equiangular? Because, for example, if angle A is equal to angle X, fine. If angle B is equal to angle Y, then you can say that these two triangles are equiangular. Why? Why we are not taking account the third angle? Yes, exactly. We are taking here the sum of three angles of a triangle. Angle C will be equal to 180 degree minus angle A plus angle B, because we all know that the sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. From that property, angle sum property of a triangle, we have angle C equal to 180 minus A plus B. And similarly, angle Z will also be equal to 180 minus angle X plus Y. So, if A is equal to X and B is equal to Y, then obviously C will become equal to Z. So, if any of the two angles are equal to one another in two triangles, then they are equiangular angles and they will be similar to each other. Now you must be getting one question in your mind that then what is the difference between similar triangles and congruent triangles? Yes, so there are few differences. Let's tabulate them. This is similar triangle and this is congruent triangles. About congruency, I have already discussed in previous section in one video. If you want to learn more about congruency, then you can refer that video also. Okay, so in similar triangle, what we have discussed right now, that shape should be same shape. Okay, but different size can be there. Sizes can be differ. Okay, this is the very first point. So in congruency, what happened? In congruency, yes, same shape should be there, but sizes should also be same. Size cannot differ here in case of congruent triangles. Second difference is that this is the symbol of similarity, and in this is the symbol of congruency. Okay, in this case we take ratio of corresponding sides. Okay, so if we take ratio of corresponding sides, so the ratio of corresponding sides will always be same. Okay, what we have seen previously. But in case of congruent triangles, the ratio of corresponding sides will equal to a constant value. Okay, so these are the three difference. When someone asks you state the difference between similarity and congruency of triangle, then you can easily formulate them. I hope you must be getting my point till now. Now let us discuss it once again with clarity one more time so you can recapitulate it very easily. Okay, so in this section, what we have studied till now, similar triangles. What does it mean? If we take a circle like this is a circle, this is another circle. Both are circle, both have the same shape, but their sizes are different, so they are similar. They are not congruent. In case of congruency, the size should also be same. Okay, so in case of circle, all circles are similar because they are of same shape. Their radius are different, diameter are different, so their sizes are different. So circles will always be similar to each other. But this cannot be applicable for triangles, because in case of triangles, there are so many types of triangles. If you want to know more about the types of triangle, then I can make a video upon it also, where I can state that how many types of triangles are there, how can you classify them into different shapes and size. Okay, so for that there are some criteria upon which we can decide that whether they are similar or not. That criteria I have already mentioned there. These are the criteria to decide about similarity of triangles. The first one is this, that is AAA. A stand for angle and S stand for side. So angle, angle, or you can say angle, angle, angle. Second one is side, angle, side, and third one is side, side, side. These are the three criteria upon which we can decide that whether the triangles are similar or not. Now, in general, what are the conditions upon which you can decide that the two triangles are similar or not? The first one is that corresponding angles should be equal and sides should be proportional. Only this much you have to learn. Now, if we have to write in mathematical formulation what is the meaning of corresponding angles should be equal. It means that if angle A value is 30 degree and x is also 30 degree, then angle A is equal to x. If angle B value is 40 degree and y is also 40 degree, then angle B equal to y. And if these two angles are equal, then C automatically become equal to Z because of angle sum property of triangle. Because we know that sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Now the second condition was that corresponding sides should be in proportion to each other. It means that if we consider this first side then we have to take this side. Okay, the ratio of there will be equal to, if we consider the second one, like if we are taking BC side, then you have to take YZ side, their ratio. And if we are taking AC side, then we have to take XZ side. Their ratio should be equal to one another. This is the meaning of side should be in proportion to each other. If any of these two conditions will, if these two conditions are followed, then we can say that the two triangles are similar to one another. Okay, now a question arises in your mind that what are the difference between similarity and congruency. So in similarity, shape should be same but size may vary, but in congruency both should be same. These are the symbols of similarity and congruency. And in similarity, corresponding sides ratio should be same, but in congruency it is a constant value. Now in next video I'll discuss about the conditions, the criteria which I have discussed earlier, that I will explain you that how we can apply these three criterias to find out whether the triangles are similar or not. I hope you must be understanding till this part. If you're getting any kind of confusion in understanding or any more topic to discuss, then you can write down in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching patiently. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.